Alright, this is Nate Brown here. Decided to start this YouTube channel to do some sports talk, get my opinions out there, get your opinions back on what I'll be covering today is my mock draft, picks 1 through 10 in this video. Don't want to overwhelm, so I'll do 1 through 10 now. Other ones will come later. So we begin with the first overall pick by the Kansas City Chiefs. And recently, ESPN has Sharriff Floyd from Florida going first overall. But before that happened, I had them on my mock draft. So I have the Chiefs selecting them. They franchised their left tackle. There's rumors out there that they're going to trade him. I don't see that happening. They put the franchise tag on him. And they got rid of Dorsey to the Niners. They need to replace him somehow. They've gone quite happy with the signings this offseason, but they hadn't addressed their defensive front after losing Dorsey, so they need to do something. Floyd's most dominant defensive lineman in the draft. And then we move on to second with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have Barkevious Mingo, the outside linebacker, / D-end out of LSU. Dion Jordan could go here as well, but he has recently been tagged with some injury problems. I don't see the Jaguars reaching to get him. Barkevious seems to be a stretch here, but it's not that big of a stretch. He's the 15th rated prospect in the list, but the list is outshined with the tackles in the draft, and recently some of the offensive players after the pro days have made their way up. So we move on to number 3 with the Oakland Raiders. I have Geno Smith. They've had him in tryouts and practices. They seem to love him. I can understand why Raiders like to get those young athletic quarterbacks and then ruin their careers in Oakland. Geno, best quarterback in the draft, obviously. I can see him going to Oakland because of their mentality there. Move on to number 4 with the Philadelphia Eagles. I have Joeckel, the offensive tackle out of Texas A&M, who's prospected by most to go first overall with the Chiefs. But with their franchise tag, the tackle, I don't see them going tackle here, especially with the need of the defensive line. So the Eagles desperately need offensive line help, especially after last season, keeping Mike Vick healthy, along with McCoy. It's definitely needed to get them moving in the right direction. Move on to number 5, the Detroit Lions. Obviously, Milliner would fit perfectly here. Best, most dominant cornerback in the entire draft. He's really impressive, locked down as they come. The Lions have been searching for the secondary help for quite some time now, so Milliner would be a perfect fit here. If they can get him number 5, it's going to be perfect. Number 6, the Cleveland Browns, who have recently switched over to a 3-4 defense, drafting Dion Jordan here. He could go number 2 overall, but Jordan is one of those guys like a Aldon Smith with the Niners, who's played defensive end in a 3-4 or a 4-3 in college, but is undersized to play in the pro, but is really quick around the corner and plays the pass extremely well. He could improve with his running game, but it really, as Aldon Smith showed, he was not a really good run stopper in college, but is improving his game. So with the right work ethic, Jordan can become that dominant aspect of the game that Aldon is. Moving to number 7, Arizona Cardinals. I have a stretch here with E.J. Manuel, the quarterback out of Florida State, going here. He had a recent pro day, which is very impressive. He's moving to number 2 of the quarterback, passing Matt Barkley. Throws a very accurate ball. Of course, throws a good deep ball. Would fit here well in the Cardinals because, to be honest, I can't even name a single quarterback on the Cardinals roster, and I'm a Niners fan. So it's kind of weird that we play him twice a year. I don't even know who's on the roster. Moving number 8 with the Buffalo Bills, I have Matt Barkley. The Bills have recently released Fitzpatrick, and they need to replace him. I'm not sure who they have else on their roster. They still might have Vince Young. I'm not sure. But, yeah, Matt Barkley would fit here. He's most pro-ready, I'd say, quarterback of the draft. There was a great, accurate ball. Has problems sometimes with reading the defense, but if you put him in the right system, he's going to excel. I can see him doing well with the Buffalo Bills. Moving to number 9 with the New York Jets, I have Tavon Austin, the wide receiver out of West Virginia, who actually outshined Geno Smith at their pro day. And he is the best wide receiver in the draft, in my opinion. Many like to say that Cordell Peterson out of Tennessee is the best, but Tavon has the best, I'd say, hands, and he has above average speed for the wide receiver with hands. And the Jets need to do some desperate help to get things rolling in New York. So we're going to go in the last pick of this segment of my video with the Tennessee Titans. I have been selecting Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback out of Florida State. The Titans have been searching for that lockdown corner for quite some time now. They missed out last year in the draft with the top cornerbacks being picked before their pick. But sitting at 10, they have the ability to get Rhodes here. They could probably, if needed, stretch and get Desmond Trufant out of Washington. But Rhodes is definitely a better corner than the big-bodied Trufant. Rhodes has the speed and a decent body size to play the lockdown corner at the next level. Alright, that is picks 1 through 10 of my mock draft for now. I'll get the next 11 through 20 coming up later. But make sure you subscribe to my channel and keep following. Thank you for your time.